Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. So check it out. We have the VW done. It's been done for a while. It's just I never got around to doing a video on it, a follow up. So here it is, a 1966 Volkswagen Beetle Tamiya kit. Everything fit really nice, and it was also a really fun kit to work with because learning from Vision 124, learning from Armando Flores, there was a lot of tricks and little techniques in there to be able to lower this really low, and studying Vision 124's Herbie was really nice, trying to wrap my head around how did he get that car so low, stanced out and everything. And that was the muse for my build right here. That was a huge inspiration to me. And back then when he did that build and he took it out to NNL when he was out here in California, I was like, man, that looks dope, right? But it still didn't motivate me enough yet to want to build one. I just was like, dude, you killed it. Like, that's probably the best bug I've ever seen, and that's it. There's no more bugs. Like, who's gonna top that kind of thing, right? And then when Armando was, mentioning that he was gonna, this is like years later. Then he said, hey, he's gonna be doing the presentation and everything, and everybody started getting involved. He started getting support from, people from across the U.S. and then also overseas. I got hyped and I was like, you know what? Last year I didn't do the Corvair. I didn't finish it on time. And this time around, I do want to come through and finish mine. I don't want to let you down, and anybody else. And I got mine and I started working on it. But I started thinking about George, and I was like, you know what? I got to do something, you know, similar to his as far as like the stance and everything. And I was already thinking about like a two tone for like the colors, you know. And I don't know, it was just like as time went on, starting to work with it, starting to ask questions, and started putting it together. It just everything was just working out really good, and it was also there was a lot of learning, you know, within dropping and even on the inside of the car. If you're gonna cut a millimeter here, you're gonna be cutting a millimeter in other areas as well. You're gonna have to shave off areas in order to make this drop and just move. So as time went on, I started to see all the other bugs from other people that were showing, and I was blown away. I was like, wow, like everyone is like stepping up their game, and they're all doing something different. So I better do my game too. I got to do my part. So I started working on this one. On this build, what I would say is one of the most difficult things of the build would be the front side view mirrors. Normally the side view mirrors, I thought, okay, cool, we're gonna probably put them, on the door, but then I didn't know that there was like aftermarket ones that go in the front. Look at the angle right there, right? It's just right there. I really love the way that looks. It's just being out there. Here, this when it swings around, we'll get this other angle. Look at the side view mirrors on the front. So then I was like, he gave me them and he said, yeah, these go right here. And I was like, really? And then I researched it and I found photos and I was like, wow, that does look pretty cool. And it's crazy. Like weeks later, I'm driving and a bug pulls up next to me. He's like, we're cruising down the main. Well, I mean, he's cruising. I'm just driving my car, right? And he has the same side view mirrors. And I started looking at his bug and I'm going, wow, like, you know, every bug is different. Every bug has character. Every bug has these little things, accessories, and just things that people add to it, that make it very unique and really fun. So, all this just got me more hyped. It made me look at the VWs very different. And that's one of the things that I really like about this hobby is how everything is just, having fun and learning and exploring new things. From the beginning when I started this bug, I did say that this is a curbside. I'm not rocking no engine. Even the like nothing opens, right? Doors don't open, the back doesn't open, the front doesn't open. I removed a lot of that stuff. I knew that I was in a time crunch and I just wanted to knock this out and get it done and be done with it weeks ahead. For me, this was more a curbside where I wanted my focus and presentation where I was gonna really get into it was gonna be with the whole stance and the paint job. That's where I was like, that's what I want. I couldn't wait to paint, you know? So now that that's been fulfilled, it's been done, other projects that I got coming up, I will do another curbside down the road. Those are always fun to do. And every time I look at a model, it's almost like very inviting, like, oh, maybe I should curbside this one, right? But then again, there's also other ones where, it's somewhat of a challenge and you need to figure out, okay, how do we get everything inside and everything, right? Placed where it's supposed to be placed. So later, there's gonna be other things I want to learn regarding engines. Start focusing on that stuff too. More into the detail. So there's still a lot to learn. It's gonna take time, and it's cool. I mean, I'm not in no rush whatsoever. One model at a time, and I'm just gonna keep having fun with it right there. And I wanted to record this now because when the show is over, Armando is going to hold on to this Beetle, this VW here. He does have another show with actual one-to-one VWs out in the city of Arcadia. And I'll most likely be out there checking out that show, and he's going to have the presentation there. So that's where I'll be able to see my bug right there at that show. But for, from that time period, I won't have it for a while until, probably after that other show, and we'll see. But man, it was just so fun, like just dropping everything from the bottom chassis to the interior. I also had to shave off, even on the front seats, I had to drop them just a little bit as well. The package tray, just a lot of little things. Sometimes you feel like you need to cut more, but it's always less is better. It's better to cut less, and then you keep cutting as you go. So that's my video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more future builds. Take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you soon at a future show. All right, peace.